Welcome to Springboro 45066, Part 2, the TV news magazine of Springboro, Ohio. In this episode, I visit with David Trefiro at the Ohio Sports Academy and learn about tumbling, ninja, and more, and David does a few flips for us. Carrie visits with the private school, the Academy, to hear about their new high school. We visit the Springboro Cemetery for the dedication of the new lovely chapel, get a summer update from Lisa at the library. Carrie gets an update from the heart of the Panthers about their events coming up this fall. And on Meet Your Neighbor, Mayor Agenbroad visits with resident Becky Chenault, the daughter of Dick Chenault, whom our post office is named after. We're still at Heather's in the historic district, but have relocated to a different table and are ready with Part 2 of Springboro 45066.
Well, Part 2, thanks for staying with us. We're at a different cool table, but we're still cool, right? I guess we could take these off and get settled, right? All right.
But
anyway,
it's nice to have cool glasses on.
That's right. Yeah, you got it, buddy. Thanks for being with us. We hope you liked the show. We got a lot of good things going on. Don, where are we going first?
Well, we're going to go out to the Ohio Sports Academy here in Springboro. David Trefiro, a lot of people know him because of his expertise in computers, okay, but his mom and dad own the Ohio Sports Academy, which David will own here eventually. And we went out to see what they do out there. Find out if it's just tumbling or is it ninja? What is it really? And let's watch this interview. Okay, I'm at the Ohio Sports Academy, and this is David Trefiro. And David, you are the acro general manager?
Yeah, so I'm the assistant manager, and I'm also one of the acro coaches that I coach with my wife. So one of us is the head coach, depending on what day it is.
Okay. Are you the head coach today?
I suppose you could say that, yes.
She went shopping.
Yeah, she went shopping, so we're good, yep. It's me.
Tell us all about Ohio Sports Academy.
Yeah, so Ohio Sports Academy, it's been Springboro since 1997. So we've been here a long time. We started down the road on Pioneer, and then kind of switched buildings a little bit there. And then the previous owners built this building. Right. And from there, my parents purchased the business about 5 years ago with the intentions of me buying it off of them in about 5 years.
Okay.
So got a lot of things going here.
Right.
When we first purchased the gym, our peak enrollment was about 600 kids. Now our peak enrollment's about 850 kids. We currently have just under 800 right now. So we've been steadily increasing year after year, and everything's been growing. And
all 800 here at the same time?
So we're open basically Monday through, I guess Monday through Sunday now at this point. We have tumbling classes going on and ninja classes and preschool classes going on in the evenings, mostly when kids are available.
Okay.
So we might have anywhere from 6, 7, 8 classes at once, kind of between all the programs.
Okay.
Between the tumbling classes down here, and then we have ninja, which is upstairs for boys. Which is high energy and kind of crazy and fun.
Right.
And then the preschool program is obviously geared towards younger kids.
Okay.
And then, so we've got different classes going on at different points throughout the day, and also the teams are kind of smothered in at different points, so yeah.
Well, I know ninja is real popular right now. There's a lot of Ninja Warrior shows on TV. And I really don't know what it is. I have never watched one of these. What do the kids learn in ninja?
In ninja class, so basically the kids are learning different parkour elements. They're kind of vaulting over things or rolling or eventually flipping off the walls, all that kind of crazy fun stuff that you'll see on TV and that. They also learn different punching and kicking techniques. They're never like fighting each other or sparring, but they're just kind of, hitting inanimate objects and that kind of thing. They do different little routines and passes and that kind of stuff. So
now, one of your big things here is what, tumbling?
Tumbling, yes. We got about 600 or 700 tumblers right now.
Wow.
Currently enrolled, so yeah.
Okay, and you have more than what you see behind us here.
Yes.
There's a couple other gyms here?
Yeah, so we have 4 in-ground trampolines, which are the white trampolines back there.
Okay.
Those are what they use in the Olympics in this gym, so they're getting pretty darn high. They're getting, as high as those signs up there easily.
Wow.
So yeah, we got 2 of those in here, and then 2 of those in our other facility, or our other gym, which is on the other side of the wall over there. And then we have I think it's 25 by 25 foot foam pit. So it's the big squishy blocks, which we'll go over there at some point, it sounds like. And then we also have a dedicated room for preschoolers.
Okay.
Which is all kind of smaller equipment and smaller little bars and stuff that they get to play on, and they're always learning gymnastics stuff in there. And then upstairs we have a full-blown ninja room, which is a blast. It's all the obstacles and stuff that they go over, and we have tumble tracks, which is like a long trampoline, multiple spring floors in the other gym. It's awesome. Fun to come just bounce around in. Most of our athletes here are a lot of cheerleaders, lots of kids who just want to tumble for fun.
Okay.
Obviously the teams are in there too, but we don't do bars, beams, and vault, kind of the traditional gymnastic sports.
Okay.
But we have a huge program here the kids just love, and everyone loves bouncing off the floors and everything like that.
Now, I have to point, I hate
Yes.
to point, but that looks like a ramp for a pickup truck. What exactly is that?
Yes, so that is called a double mini trampoline. So basically what they do is they start down at the very end of the floor there by the back wall. They run up, and there's no, so they run up, then they hurdle and jump onto the first part, do a flipping trick of some kind, and then they jump in the middle and generally do another skill. And then basically they dismount onto the blue mat there, land on their feet, and hopefully sticking the landing, so yeah.
David, we look at the wall over here, I see trophies galore.
Yeah.
Now, are these from your students, I'm guessing?
Yeah, so they're all from our students. We've competed in national competitions.
What
Discipline?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the trampoline and tumbling team, and then also the sports acrobatics team.
Okay.
And that's where we're traveling. We just got back from our national competition, so we'll have some new, a new picture, a poster of them up there when they get first place. We put their picture on the wall and kind of saying what they got first place in. So we just had Shannon, an athlete on the trampoline and tumbling team, just got first place.
Wow.
Out of
How many?
50 or so kids from across the nation.
Wow.
And then the acrobatic team, we had a second place finish, and then we had lots of people getting their personal best scores, which was awesome. And trampoline team, though, they did a great job. Lots of placing, lots of medaling.
You got a website, I'm sure.
Yeah, we have a website. It's www.ohiosportsacademy.com. All just spelled out, ohiosportsacademy.com. Obviously, we have a phone number too. It's 937-743-1466. And that we have someone in the office pretty much from 9 a.m. until about 8:30 at night. So if you call at any point there, you'll talk to someone. And also an email address, office@ohiosportsacademy.com.
Okay. David, thank you.
Hey, awesome.
That was awesome.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, you're
we
welcome.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, David, absolutely awesome interview. I loved that place. I wish I could have jumped on the trampoline. I couldn't jump on the trampoline.
Oh, I know.
We did that at
I know we did.
Yeah, years ago.
My backyard.
12 years ago.
We're still trying to recover.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, you saw David jumping, though. He's
Absolutely,
awesome.
absolutely, yeah. Well, anyway, you know, the Academy.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
done a great job in Springboro. It just keeps getting bigger and better.
Yes.
And I've done the veterans program for them when I go out there, and it's really cool to see all them kids coming in. They're so disciplined. It's really, really great. And Carrie went out and interviewed and got all the particulars. Let's go look at that interview.
Thanks, Mayor. We're standing in the gym at the Academy, the gorgeous school located on 741 as you're driving in and out of Springboro. They have some really exciting news to share with us. They're expanding their pre-K through 8th grade program to include high school. We're joined today by Gina Pangalangan. She's the founder and principal of the Academy, and Mike Roop. He is an educator and part of the development team for the new high school. Guys, thank you for joining us.
Oh, thanks for coming.
Well, awesome. Well, tell me a little bit about your big news.
Well, we have finally agreed with our parents that have been pushing for a while to expand to high school. After several of our 8th graders have left and gone on to high school, and just exploring those options, we feel we can offer something different here at the Academy for children for high school.
Wonderful, wonderful. Mike, tell me a little bit about how you're involved with the development team.
Well, I've been teaching here middle school math the last couple of years, and we've been talking for most of that time about what we would need to do to transition to high school. And we feel like we have a great opportunity to do things a little bit differently for the 21st century student. And so we're going to do everything we can to try to educate today's students in interesting ways.
Wonderful. Tell me a little bit, how does the Academy differ from other schools?
The main thing is individualized education. Everybody here can work at their own pace. I think in the news you hear a lot about Common Core standards and standards in education, and it's not that standards are a bad thing, but if children are already exceeding those standards, we're going to take them above and beyond. So in a 3rd grade class, there will be kids reading all the way up to 5th and 6th grade level, and we're going to let them experience that. And then the same thing's going to go on with our high school. Even though we're going to have small instruction groups, each child can be working at curriculum at their own pace.
Wow, wow. So a lot like an independent study.
Yes, and then we're going to have independent study opportunities in the afternoon. So coursework online using 21st century educational programs, and then outside experiences and projects and independent studies in the afternoon.
Wow, fantastic. So tell me, are you currently enrolling for fall?
We are. We have 7 to 10 students already.
Okay.
And you know, for a type of initial start, we think that's a really good thing, but we're getting calls every day as people are hearing about it.
That's fantastic. How's the best way to reach you if someone wants to reach out and talk to you about enrolling their child in the academy?
They certainly can call our school, and I would love to take them on a tour of the campus and tell them more about our philosophy and what we're planning to do. And then they can also go to our website, academymustangs.com.
Wonderful.
We have a Facebook page as well.
Great. Okay, you know how to contact the academy. Pre-K through 12th grade now. It's a wonderful addition to the community. Back to you, Mayor.
As always, Carrie, thank you very much. Very good interview.
Yeah, that's really a cool school. I wish they had something like that when I was a kid.
I know,
And you too.
You would have been a cool dude. You are a cool dude.
Yeah, well, I'd have really been cool.
Really, really cool.
Really cool.
Speaking of cool, now what we gonna do?
Well, I'm going to head out to the library now and see what's going on out there.
That's where you should start to be cool, the library.
At the library. Let's go to the library. Lisa, tell us about what's happening at the library.
Thank you, Don. Greetings from the library. Story times are now in session. Baby time is Monday at 9:30. Toddlers have 3 times from which to pick. They are Monday at 10:30 and Thursday at 9:30 or 10:30. Preschool story times continue to be held on Mondays and Thursdays at 11:30, and families of all ages are welcome to attend story time on Thursday evening at 6:30. And in a bit of teen news, teens aged 9 through 18 can come to the Springboro Library on Monday, September 19th from 6 o'clock to 7:30 and learn how to draw caricatures from area artist Dennis Porter. More details to follow. Be sure to check the website for further information. And this important note to our patrons of all ages. Are you following us on Wowbrary? Go to sign up at our website, www.fspl.org, to do so. Wowbrary delivers a list once a week right to your email that includes all of our new purchases each week at the library. Don't miss out on what is trending in both print and non-print. And a great big thanks to children, teens, and adults who participated in our very successful summer reading program, On Your Mark, Get Set, Read. Many of our patrons earned prizes for reading during the summer, and many patrons showed up for our programs, including that program we had with the Wave Foundation at Newport Aquarium, where over 500 children and adults showed up to see our show. And thank you for your continued support of our library. Back to you, Don.
Hey, thank you, Lisa. And Lisa, who says you can't be cool and smart?
All right.
Well, John, we're going to go out to the deck at Heatherwood.
Good
they
place
got
to
some
go.
beautiful plants out there and everything, but Carrie's standing by. She's got the Heart of the Panthers story on what's going on this year with the Heart of the Panthers.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah. Carrie?
Thanks, Don. It's time to talk about the Heart of the Panthers all-class reunion. I'm here at Heatherwood with Vicki Tomsuit and Pam Dillon. Ladies, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, well, tell us a little bit about what's going on with Heart of the Panthers. Pam, let's start with you and some of the Rod Dillon Memorial.
Okay, great. Rod was a 73 Springboro graduate, and he had pulmonary fibrosis, and he fought that for a year and a half, but he passed away 3.5 years ago. And Vicki was one of the ones that decided to have a memorial for him. It started out being a 5K, and we did that for a couple of years. And then when they put me in charge of the memorial last year, I decided to change it to a golf outing because Rod loved to play golf. As a matter of fact, he worked here during the summers because he was a teacher and he helped in the cart barn. But he loved playing golf, and I thought it would be very appropriate to have a golf outing in his name. This past May, we actually gave out over $6,000 in scholarships at the Seniors Night Awards at Springboro, and $4,000 of that went to 2 students in the name of the Rod Dillon Memorial.
That's wonderful.
The 2 students were Grace Walters and Ishan Rolla, and it is actually a student athlete scholarship which celebrates those kids who are great in athletics and academics. This year, the Rod Dillon Memorial will take place right here at Heatherwood on Friday, September 30th, with a 12 o'clock shotgun start. Last year we had 13 foursomes, and this year I'm hoping for 18 foursomes, a full scramble. Awesome. We would love to see you come out and be part of this great event. You'll have a great time playing golf, and it's also for a wonderful cause. Rod loved playing golf, and when I was 23, I was just joking around. I said, why don't you give me a set of golf clubs for Christmas? I thought, there's no way he's going to give this to me because he doesn't want me out there on the golf course with him. And he did, much to my surprise, and we played hundreds of rounds together, and we used to bet $1. He'd give me 2 shots on the par 5s, 1 shot on the par 4, and nothing on the par 3s, and I gave him my $1 just about every week. After about 3 years of this, I said, Rod, we need to change this system. And he goes, why? The system's working fine.
Well, Pam, if someone wants to register for the Rod Dillon Memorial Golf Tournament, how would they go about doing so?
They just go on the website, www.heartofthepanthers.org, and there's a registration form right there on the site. And if you want a free t-shirt, and you have to register by September 15th.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, now Vicki is going to talk to us a little bit about the other festivities that are going to be happening during the Heart of the Panthers weekend. And I understand we've got something really special going on with the new Thursday night lights.
This year it will be on Thursday, September the 22nd. ABC 22 and Fox 45 will be airing premier football games this year.
Wow.
And ours has been chosen for the week of September 22nd against Centerville.
Wonderful. So Springboro Centerville is going to be live on television.
Yep. Come out and we will have a alumni tent at the north side of the hill at the football game. Fresh refreshments, food, drink. Just come out and have a good time.
Great, great. So that's Thursday night. Now tell me, there's a 5K and a picnic too?
5K Saturday morning at Patricia Allen Park, starting at 9 o'clock. It is Fan for Life theme this year, so you can either come dressed up as your favorite Panther, or you can come dressed up as any other sport that is your favorite. There will be awards given out for people who come out as a big group or who's dressed the best, and many other awards. How fun! You can also go to www.heartofthepanthers.org and sign up there, or go to Key Sports and register online with them.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now there's still the Heart of the Panthers picnic coming up at the Easton Farm, correct?
We will round out the festivities of the weekend with a alumni picnic at the Easton Farms, starting at 2 o'clock, going to approximately 10 o'clock.
That's always a great time.
It is. It is $10 per person. There is food provided. Just bring your chairs and come back and enjoy us with, good food, good memories, and just reminiscing of the old days.
Great people and great times.
Exactly.
So once again, Heart of the Panthers all-class reunion for all Springboro graduates, no matter when you graduated. Thank you, Vicki. Thank you, Pam. And we'll see you guys in September.
Sounds great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Back to you, Don.
Hey, Carrie, thank you very much. Great programs for Heart of the Panthers. Get involved, everybody. Get involved.
Don, we're just coming off of Memorial Day and 4th of July, And we had such a great Memorial Day parade this year, the biggest we ever had for people coming out to eat and socialize. It was great. But you know, when you reflect on that, you reflect on those heroes of World War II.
Yes.
And when I think of the Lovelace Chapel, who we just had part in,
Yes.
all the dedications, and the NBCC was gracious enough to come out and cover it all, you can't think of anything more honorable than the Lovely family. They've done so much in the community. And Jack and Dorothy, ponying up that money with a career center to build it. What a wonderful thing.
Oh.
And that's
Amazing.
You know, without any further ado, let's go see what's all going on at the Lovelace Chapel.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Carol Hughes from the Springboro Chamber of Commerce, and it's a great honor for us to be present here for the ribbon cutting on this beautiful new Lovelace Chapel here at the Springboro Cemetery. And I know we've got a lot of dignitaries that Rick is bringing up now to be in the picture for the ribbon cutting, but this will take 30 seconds if you just bear with us. Congratulations, everybody.
Looking out here and down the sidewalk is full. I see a lot of families and friends, and to come out and see what our community is all about. So we are blessed to live in Springboro, Ohio. It's a great community. Great people want to keep giving back, and Jack and Dorothy are prime examples. From when he was 18 going off to World War II, and now having this chapel that is badly needed when we're out here and it's 0 and snow to say goodbye to a loved one. Now they can do it in here. Again, thank you for coming out for this dedication. I can't say it, thank you enough. The community is going to really get a big benefit out of this, say goodbye to their loved ones without having to be out in bad weather, and they can do it in this lovely, lovely chapel.
How heartwarming was that? Is that just memories of a lifetime, or as Bob Hope would say?
Yep.
That's great.
Absolutely beautiful.
Well, we're concluding, and I hear the drum roll again.
Oh, no.
It's part 2, Meet
Your
Your
Neighbor.
Neighbor. Yeah. And you know this family just like I know them.
Dick Chenault.
Chenault family.
Wow.
And Becky Chenault, she's now working for the county. She's a registered nurse. She's a mover and a shaker. And she comes from a family where they just named the post office after her dad.
Yep.
And Phyllis keeps the whole family in line.
Yep.
So let's go look at that clip on her front porch.
Time to wake up, Mayor. Mayor?
Oh my gosh, what a breeze out here on this porch. You want to fall asleep. Meet Your Neighbor, part 2, and I fall asleep. Anyway, Becky, you fell asleep with me.
I did.
Well,
it's
good
great
girl.
out here.
We're cool out here.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Becky Chenault is our Meet Your Neighbor segment, and she has a long history in Springboro, her whole life.
Well, you make it sound like I'm really old, Mayor.
39.
25.
20, oh, really? I'm
Yes,
sorry.
25.
14 years.
Exactly.
Well, sorry about that. Fraudulent split by the mayor. Anyway, so glad to have you on the show.
Thank you very much.
Tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Thanks. Sure, Becky Chenault, and you're right, I have lived here my whole life. My family has lived here their whole life, of course, my parents, and they've been on this show before, both Phyllis and Richard Chenault. So this has been my home forever, more than 25 years.
When you say Richard Chenault,
Dick.
I know, but when we say Richard Chenault, you can't help but think about what just happened.
Oh, I know, it was so wonderful. The dedication of the post office in his name. And as our representative, Mr. Shabbat, said, that doesn't happen lightly or easily. It was really incredible and a great honor. He really was deserving of that.
A tribute to your dad and your family, but you know, this is about you right now. So why don't you tell the audience what you do every day?
Sure. I am a registered nurse. I will say that that was never my intentional first plan for working. I really intended to be a teacher. But in the 70s, there were not a lot of teaching jobs. So I went back to school. I was working actually at a local medical practice, Dr. Swope's practice, as a matter of fact. And I thought, well, if I'm working in medicine, I just need to go back to school and do something else. So I went back to school and got a degree in nursing. Interestingly, things come full circle, and I've been able to do teaching as a registered nurse. There are many, many opportunities for nursing aside from just working in a hospital.
We need our nurses.
We need tons of nurses. We need tons of nurses. The baby boomers, of course, are retiring, so we're losing thousands of nurses from practice every day. So we need more. My current job is with a home care agency, Fidelity Home Care in Dayton. And right now I'm doing compliance. So I'm looking at rules, regulations, federal laws, and making sure that we stay compliant with the law as we practice and take care of patients every day.
Well, why don't you just tell us about this great position I appointed you to?
Oh yes, it's really nice. Thank you very much. And actually, that was a great honor as well. I do serve as a director on the Warren County Board of Health, and of course that was related to my knowledge and background as a registered nurse, to be able to bring something to our community and to the county to help improve the health of our communities in Warren County and make it a great place for everyone to come and live.
You're doing a great job, because we just reappointed you.
Yes, you did. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's quite interesting, honestly, and great to be able to contribute to the health of our communities.
Well, I spent many mornings or afternoons or evenings on this porch.
This is the greatest porch on Main Street. I'm just going to say it.
Yeah,
the greatest porch on Main Street.
You could probably sell chances.
You know, we love having people here. Anytime there is a community activity, this is the place that people want to come and sit and observe, and we love having people come and visit us. Friends from high school, my friends, my sister's friends, this was all the place to be, and they still come back here.
Okay. Well, as we close the show, it's so nice that you shared some things with us about yourself and about the community. But since you have lived here all your life, we have a great number of people that come here and stay and sing out of the same hymn book we do, so to speak, that It's a great place to live, work, and raise a family. But why do you stay here? Other than family, why do you stay in Springboro?
It truly is a wonderful community. It's wonderful to have grown up here. It was a nice small town where everyone knew everyone and everyone cared for their neighbors and cared for their neighbors' children. And I like to think that that's still the kind of community that Springboro is today. We still have people who care about other people and are concerned, and who care about other people's children and how we raise them. So it's just a great, even small city today to live in.
You said it all. Okay.
All right.
Let's get our glasses back on.
Got them.
All right. Let's get our feet propped up.
I can do it.
We're going back for a nap.
You bet.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you
I appreciate
very
it.
much. I appreciate it.
Good night.
Good
See
night.
you next
Thanks.
show. Well, part 2 at a close. Thank you, Becky, for being on this show and sharing your loving memories of your family as well as your insight to Springboro. You know, what's doesn't like about Springboro? Yeah, I just keep talking about all
99.9% all good.
Yeah, all good. And the concerts in the park, don't want to be redundant, but it's coming up, and I just don't want the people in the community to miss out any more than you do. And you're going to be there dazzling with your emceeing and being cool. Being cool.
And I do not do bad news when I MC concerts.
I know, that's good.
Strictly good news. Strictly fun.
Upbeat,
positive. Yeah. We hear enough of that on the networks every day.
Well, if they want to see these concerts and know what's going to go on, all you
got to do is go to Merge Right, MERGEWRIGHT.com, and you can check it in the menu. Just go to where it says North Park Concerts. It'll list all 8 of them, who it is, what day, what time. They're all on Tuesday and Saturday. We're going to have food trucks this year on the Fridays, not Saturday. We're going to have food trucks this year, so you can plan on eating out there. And on Fridays, we also have beer to raise funds for sports here in Springboro. So make it a good time. Yeah. And great entertainment. And it's free.
Dynamite.
No cost at all.
And Joe, you know, he continues to put up on the screen who's going to be there. Just a reminder, and that's a great thing. That way he can't come to all of them, come to some of them. Really neat things happen this year. Well, time to close. I guess it's time to get cool again, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. We are still cool, and we are still at the cool table.
Yes.
Have a cool summer. We love you.
See you in August. See you in September.